Really?
Alrighty, amigos and amigas, I am delighted to welcome you here. So first of all, can you hear me well? Let's do a quick test.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect then. How's everybody feeling? Do you feel ready to start? Alrighty then. Cool. So our community meeting today would be brief. It would only last 30 minutes long for it to be effective and short. Today, my friends, we will get to know each other and our goals, because setting goals in education is probably the most fundamental things. It's even more important than the process of studying itself, knowing your goal. We'll briefly discuss the course program. Also, I will share some info on important dates and answer any questions you might have about the course, about the program components. But before that, the first question that I would like to ask from you today is, what is your goal and what is my goal? I think that's the very first thing you need to think about. This year, actually last year, in November 21st, I attended an online conference named EdCrunch. And during that conference, the first speaker who opened the conference started sharing his experience about goal setting, about how crucial that is in the educational process, because without having a goal, it is absolutely impossible to imagine how you would be putting the effort to study, how you would be comparing your current progress with the past. And therefore, this is the first thing I would like to our community meeting today to begin with. What is your goal? I can begin by sharing my own goal for this course, guys. So I have 3 goals for this course, which I would really like to come true over the course of the next 2 months. The first one is I would like to create an intensive course with loads of practice. And as you could have noticed from the Thinkific platform, we have many items, components of this program, which make this goal possible. Like we have a lot of recorded lectures, we have assignments for you in various formats online. Some of them require your recordings or typing of an assignment in a document. We use Quizlet flashcards. Those of you who have been on the platform and have seen those vocabulary sets know what I'm talking about. We have practice tests. The second goal for me for this course is to help you guys achieve your target score. I know each of you has joined this course with a specific target score in mind. And I really, really hope that at the end of this course, you could proudly say to me and to you in the first place that you have achieved your planned goal. And finally, the most ultimate goal, which the previous 2 lead to, is to make history. I think one of the reasons why I'm doing what I do is to introduce an approach to teaching IELTS which we have never seen before, to add something new to the educational arena. of the globe. These are the goals that drive me. And how about you? I am craving to know what drives you guys. What has brought you to our course today? So, would you like to share your goal? And when you do so, please tell us your name, the city you're from, and yeah, what is your goal for this course?
Okay, may I start?
Yes, sure, Gurjaina.
Okay, thanks. First of all, I want to say that I'm glad to see you. My name is Gulzena Serikovna. I'm an English teacher. I'm from Aktobe. I need this course because I say that I need to improve my skills, my listening skills, reading, speaking, almost all of the skills. I need to develop them, and I want to prove myself, maybe to know that I can learn more, and I want to be abroad next year, and I want to talk with people fluently, to understand them well. So, and I think that's all.
That's amazing. Where would you like to go?
Thanks.
Where would you like to go, Gurjaina? You mentioned you want
My
to.
goal, I want to work better. I need to know English for my work, and in the future to use English well, to help my students to understand this language well. And maybe in the future I can change my work, the place of the work. Maybe I can work in the universities. I understand.
All right, looks like we had some connection problem, and it also looks like Gurjana hasn't selected the country yet to which she wants to go to. But anyways, yeah, definitely joining this course for the goal of self-improvement is among the most popular reasons. Yeah, and many people are interested in taking IELTS for that. Excellent. Anybody else? I see one raised hand.
Hello.
Hi there.
My name is Ulas Khan. I'm from Nur-Sultan, and my goal is to enter the Nazarbayev University, and that's why I need to upgrade my English, and I want to pass the exam IELTS at the September or October, and I need more practice. That's why I choose your class.
All right, understood. What would you like to study at Nazarbayev University?
I think it's the best opportunity for my future and for me. And I don't want to enter the other universities because the Nazarbayev University is the best option in Kazakhstan.
All right, but yeah, coming back to my question, what major would you like to choose when you get there?
I want to choose engineering or physics.
Okay, that's great. That's my major. Yeah, when I studied at NU, my major was civil engineering. I studied civil engineering for bachelor's. Okay, we have two raised hands. How about we start with Aida and then get to Jansaya?
First of all, hello to everyone. My name is Aida and I'm from Atrau region. I'm 16 and my main goal is to study in Nazarbayev University because that's clear that there are a lot of intelligent students there. And I also want to be one of them because everybody knows that Nazarbayev University is the best places and universities in Kazakhstan. And that's it.
All right, that's cool. And what would you like to study at NU?
Maybe I'm gonna choose business sphere,
Oh,
but actually I have no clue.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, not being certain about your major is totally fine. But I don't think they offer any programs in business, at least for bachelors. I mean, they do have some master's programs, but yeah, maybe you can study something related to economics, probably, which is closer to business. Cool, Jansia.
Hello everyone, my name is Shansaya. I'm 90 years old and now I study medicine in semi-medical university. My goals is learn English and I want to understand every songs, every movie, every books. And I have practice. I study 1 year in our university in English group, and in future I pass IELTS exam and working in abroad and being good doctor. And I good luck everyone today. I'm so happiness.
Okay, I am delighted to hear that your goal is your goal extends beyond getting the score in IELTS, because again, the period when I was preparing for my first IELTS was the most visible progress in my English. And yeah, English has opened so many doors to me, not only in the sphere of education, but my personal life. I mean, even to this day, I still prefer to watch movies in English and read books and consume information, consume knowledge in English. And I really, really hope that the skills you would gain over the next 8 weeks would actually help you to excel beyond IELTS. And I'm happy to hear that. Diana?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Diana, and I'm from Ukraine. Now I'm living in Germany, and my goal is just study because I finished studying my university. So I have 2 months in my summer to study something else. I study law in university, and maybe I will see of my exams. Maybe I will enter to university abroad. It may be Great Britain or maybe something else. So yes, that's all.
Would you like to continue studying law abroad?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. And what do you see as your future profession?
I think it will be lawyer, international lawyer.
Okay, excellent, amazing. I mean, yeah, you'll have some bright career prospects, you know, with that degree. Cool. Let's hear Nurbiba.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nurbiba. I'm 23 and I live in Astana, Kazakhstan. And my goal is now I'm graduate my master's degree and I want continue my study and go abroad. Maybe USA, I think, and this course I think helps me to improve my English. I'm sorry for my mistakes, but a long time I don't practice my English and I don't remember the rules. Maybe I won't pass the IELTS exam and continue my study. That's all.
You shouldn't be sorry. We're here to make mistakes. I mean, that's why you signed up for this course, right? To make mistakes, get feedback, and improve. Have you selected your major, Nurbiba, for your master's, I guess?
Yes, I want to learn public policy, maybe, or economics.
No, you want to study public policy. Okay, good. Yeah, our country definitely needs some experience. All right, let's hear Akbar.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Uh, my name is Akbar, and I'm from Kaskelen. Uh, my goal is to pass IELTS and to study abroad with scholarship. Yes.
Okay, what country would you like to study
Uh,
in?
maybe UK or I think USA.
All right, all right. Getting a scholarship in the UK or US for bachelors is not an easy task, I'll be honest. I mean, you would definitely have to put in a lot of work and take it seriously, but it is still possible. I mean, every year we hear about Kazakhstani students getting scholarships abroad. Yeah, you would need a lot of research and hard work, but yeah, I really, really hope you can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Naila?
Hello everyone. My name is Naila. I was born and raised in Almaty, and one of my goals in the near future is it's to pass out exam, of course, because I have been preparing for this a very long time. And this is one of my biggest fears, and I want to challenge myself and to make impossible possible.
All right, wonderful. Do you have a target score in mind? I mean, what score would you like to get?
It's I think 7 point. It's enough.
All right, all right. Yeah, that was my first goal when I was taking IELTS the first time. I mean, yeah, 7.0 is a great score. Cool, awesome, Naida. Let's hear Azat, then Janine.
Hello, everybody. My name is Azad. I'm 16 years old. I live in Shymkent, and why I wanna pass IELTS, because I want to study abroad, and I want to study in Astana IT University. So that's all. Yeah.
So, if I understand, your Kazakhstani option is Astana IT, right? But your primary option would be to study abroad, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, understood. Astana IT is a great school. I mean, quite new, but still has.
Yes, it's great for IT.
I know. Fantastic. And Janine?
Hi guys, my name is Janine. I'm from Almaty. Now I'm living in Dubai. I'm working in a Chinese company, but my aim why I come to this marathon is because I want to improve my English. After I improve my English, I will have more opportunities about my job, and I want to try myself in another companies. I mean, I will feel myself more confident if my English will improve. So I guess I can get the very good vacancy after. Thanks.
Okay, cool. What field are you talking about?
Field?
Field. I mean, you're looking for a job, right? To switch your career. I mean, what field?
Yes, but now I want to try something new. I want to try marketing.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Yeah.
Yes.
All righty, guys. I know that there are more people than we asked, but since we have time limitation, I really hope that I will get to know the goals of the rest of you over the course. And yeah, feel free to share your stories in the general chat. Remember, when you just joined, I asked you to introduce your name, the city you're from, and yeah, the goal, the university you're applying to. Please share that in the chat, and I'm sure all the people in the chat would benefit from knowing that there are people applying to the same countries or schools they are, maybe programs, and you can potentially help each other during the application process. So now let us briefly talk about the course program. I hope that some of you have already seen the course map that we posted on Thinkific. Have you seen the course map? If you have, please send a plus to the Zoom chat. So the course map is essentially, it actually was on our web page for the marathon through which you left your application for the course. Something is happening to my internet right now because I cannot open the course map at the moment, but let's see how many of you have already seen the course map. Okay, looks like quite a few of you have already seen it. Okay, yeah, and it's open. Let me show you a quick look on the course map. Go. Okay. Do you see my screen, guys? Can you see the course program for week 1 to week 8?
Yes, sure.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. As you see, our program is structured in a way that doesn't put too much workload on you. I mean, even the person who is working full-time from 9 to 5 and only has free time in the evenings can complete our program and can get the necessary score. Believe me, I mean, we know what we're talking about because we in a way they will last between 10 and 15 minutes. I mean, these are not 2-hour lectures, right? And it is possible to complete this program if, of course, you try to first of all complete it in portions, right? Don't just wait until Saturday, Sunday to start working it. Still, follow the order that we have provided. At the beginning of every week, we release the weekly program, right? From Monday until Sunday. That includes usually from 3 to 2 video lectures. So this week we have a lecture on reading and 2 lectures. We will have a lecture on listening and speaking. And yeah, that's it. And 1 free day to catch up on past tasks and also to study vocabulary sets that we have created. And the same order would continue until the week 8. If you have some questions about the specific lectures and the components, you can look here. For example, in the course map also has the topic for every lecture. It's outlined here. And I know some of you have asked this program earlier. So for example, in 6 weeks instead of 8. If you have some circumstances that oblige you to complete the program earlier, for example, you have IELTS in the beginning of August, we can make an exception for you and enable the early access to last week's. But otherwise, alternatively, we suggest you not to rush and focus on quality instead of quantity. So don't rush for the quick completion. Instead, use the extra time to review the vocabulary sets, to practice them, watch those again if there are some things you don't understand. Work on practice tests, of course. From our previous experience, we've noticed that some students, for different reasons, they tend to skip the practice tests. Some of them are too scared of the workload. Some find it not so convenient. But again, practice tests, these 8 practice tests that we have every week are the main thing you join this course, right? Because everything else is the preparation, but this is the war. This is the real battlefield. This is the place where you practice your skills in exam conditions. Therefore, please make sure that you complete the practice test, you get the feedback from me, and you work on it, okay? You try to analyze where your weaknesses are, and of course, don't hesitate to ask questions. Use the opportunity provide you. Use me as a training resource. Okay, moving on. Let me share back to my presentation. Does anybody have any questions about the course map? Any questions? No? Okay, cool. With Thinkific, again, just have a rule set a rule for yourself that you need to log in daily. Okay, don't wait for the weekend. I mean, don't wait for your free time. It is much, much better to have some short, brief study sessions every day instead of some intense, super intense sessions, but on the weekends. I mean, you probably know from your experience before that the knowledge accumulates with time, and for it to be fixed in our memory, for our skills to be honed and entrenched, we need time and we need sleep, of course. Therefore, it is much, much better to have some small portions. We will talk about it in the next slide. Again, for assignments, guys. So some of you have already started their assignments, but for discussions, but there are some assignments that you really need to submit on the platform, like writing assignments where you type in your answer in a document and you upload it, and speaking assignments, right? When you have to produce a speech and record it on your voice recorder and upload it to the platform. For those kinds of assignments, you have 3 days to complete them. So for example, if you see that on Tuesday, it means that you have time until Friday to complete it, which is more than enough. Our assignments are typically quite short. Each lasts no longer than an hour. I mean, and those are typically writing task 2 assignments. The rest are much, much shorter. Therefore, take it seriously. Don't wait for too long to complete it. And each of you is promised to get a feedback in 48 hours, which means that when you submit an assignment, you will get the feedback promptly. Okay. So upgrade students will have their first speaking sessions this week. We will meet with the first upgrade group tomorrow afternoon during the lunchtime, and with the third group and the second we will meet tomorrow evening and on Thursday afternoon too. Also about the practice tests, again, as I mentioned, those are very serious. Please make sure you complete them. The recommended time is Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. Nur Sultan time, I mean Almaty time. This is absolutely arbitrary. By that we mean that it's not compulsory for you to stick to this time. We created this recommendation just so that you know that it is better for you to complete it in one sitting. So don't split the practice tests for several days. Remember that besides English skills and IELTS skills, you also need exam skills. You need to develop this habit of being able to complete the test in 60 minutes. And you need to develop this habit of being able to switch in a matter of minutes. That's why I really take a full 4-hour session and dedicate it just for the practice test. Okay, so my computer warns me that my connection is unstable. I mean, are there any interruptions in the video, guys, or is it fine?
The voice is cracking.
Okay, good. Anybody else experiencing interruption or everything?
Sometimes it's hard to understand you.
Because of what? Because of the connection quality?
Because of the connection, yeah.
Oh, okay. So in case you have some questions, in case you couldn't understand me, just interrupt me and ask a question. Okay, I'll be happy to answer. Next thing I would like to talk to you about is 25-minute rule. But just before I proceed to the 25-minute rule, I'd like to quickly ask, is there anybody who follows my personal Instagram page? Soviet back. I mean,
yes.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
All right. There are some people then who know about. So if you follow my own Instagram, you probably know what I post in stories every day. So every day, so I'm preparing for my driving exam, which I hope to take by the end of this summer. And every day I spend somewhere around 5 to 8 minutes on studying. And to some people that sounds outrageous. To some people, it sounds not serious enough, right? Because no one has ever told us that it is enough to study for 5 minutes or for 8 minutes a day. But the point I'm trying to prove through this 5-minute experience to myself and to others is that it is much more important to develop a habit of studying by putting in small effort rather than condemning yourself and putting too much stress, too much pressure on yourself, and by setting a goal of studying like 2 hours a day. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that our marathon, our course program might look intense, because it has many components. When you go to Thinkific and when you log in, it looks like it has so many things to do. But what I ask each of you to do is do the hardest thing and the easiest thing at the same time. Just begin. Just promise yourself that you will spend 25 minutes a day. So there isn't, it's not 5 and 25 is that you guys have limited time, right? You only have 2 months. I have somewhere around 3 months, and my exam, I think, is easier than IELTS. But still, promise to yourself and to me that every day you will set the timer for 25 minutes and just sit and do whatever you want on Thinkific, okay? I don't care how well you do. I don't really care about the quality of your work, I really care about the time. I really want you to spend those 25 minutes. Because during those 25 minutes, it is very likely that no matter how well you do the task, even if it's a writing task to essay, and if you do it in a very poor way, even if you write an absolute rubbish there, it is still important because it starts to ignite the engine. You start to get involved, and it is very likely that by the end of this 25 minutes, you would want to stay and finish that essay or finish that reading or finish that video you started watching, okay? And even if you drop your work for after 25 minutes, it is still fantastic because you develop the habit of consistency. I would be extremely appreciative if you spent 7 days studying for 25 minutes only, compared to skipping Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and only studying for the second half of the week. So is my point clear, guys? Was it clear what I was trying to tell you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, wonderful, guys. So consistency is the secret to success during online courses. Again, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't set extremely high standards. 25 minutes is fine. It is great. It is perfect as long as it is consistent. Okay, as long as you do that every day. Finally, some important dates to keep in mind. August 14th is the end of our 8-week journey. Okay, keep that date in mind. Know that our course has the end date. Therefore, use your time, use your days wisely. That's why I was talking about the 25-minute rule. Another date to keep in mind is September 15th. That's the date when you will lose the access to the platform, which means that you would have 3 months to use everything you see and read and watch all the videos. Okay. Another recommendation that I would like to give to participants of this course is if you are serious about taking IELTS, I know some have joined this course to take IELTS sometime in the future, but if you're serious about taking IELTS, register as early as possible, okay? If I were you, for example, if I would join my course, I would probably sign up for IELTS now and set the date somewhere on August 20th, perhaps. The reason here is that when you know that the real test is coming, you will take your preparation much more seriously, okay? Because you would know in your mind that every day counts and that you have to make it count, right? Therefore, my best recommendation to you is sign up for IELTS, sign up soon, and choose the test date somewhere around this date, okay? Because your knowledge and your skills would be fresh by that time. Okay, this is it. That's all I had to say for today. Now I'm ready to answer your questions. Do you have any questions about our course, about anything? Come on, guys, don't be shy. All right, then it looks like
May I ask?
yeah, sure.
I have problems with writing, and for instance, could you tell me overall score of writing of Dixie Marathon?
So would you like to hear the average score for writing among marathon participants?
Yeah, right.
We do not have the data on that. I mean, we haven't collected or tracked the data for that. I mean, we have the average score of marathon participants. I mean, overall, it's 661. But yeah, for the writing section, yeah, I cannot tell you the data. But if you have a specific question about writing, I mean, some aspect of writing that you are struggling with, you can, yeah, always ask that in the chat and I'll be happy to answer. Or if you want to reach out privately, yeah, I'll be happy to help too.
Thanks.
Sure.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Do you believe, or if I were hard studying at starting now, do you believe that I will score the 7 or higher on IELTS if I pass the exam in the October?
If you complete everything that this course offers, I mean, I'm sure you can get 7.0. It is totally possible, 100%. If you just follow everything that's prescribed to complete all the practice tests, get the feedback from us, work on it, totally possible.
Thank you.
Sure.
Actually, it depends on you, so take a look.
It depends on what?
It depends on him.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no doubt, right? But did you mean it depends on his initial level, or what exactly do you mean?
Like his works.
His work, yeah, of course. And yeah, I think that's what he was asking, right? Given that he would do everything, is it possible? And the answer is yes, yeah. Any other questions? Alrighty, guys. Then, if there are no other questions, I was happy to spend this time with you. This was our first but not last community meeting. We will have more of them over the course. So we will meet bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, okay, to discuss our current progress, to discuss some opportunities for growth, and by that I mean some problems, perhaps, if there are some common issues among the marathon participants. And one thing that I really want this course to become is I want us to become a community, okay? Therefore, don't hesitate to text on Discord. I mean, you know that Discord is not some Telegram channel, right? Where only I have the right to speak. I mean, each of you can text your questions. You can answer each other's questions. If some of you have found something interesting or cool, you can share that with the group. If you have questions to each other, not necessarily to me, you can ask that too. So I really, really hope that you will be equal contributors to our Discord community as I am, okay? So again, thank you very much for joining in, and I hope that our journey would be as exciting as its beginning. Cool. Enjoy your evenings, guys. Thank you very much for coming.